One second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to talk to my brother. All right, I think everything's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing anything that feels odd. Certainly some more edges we can dissolve. Where'd my stats go? Why does this look odd here? Such an interesting situation. It's like, I only want so much geometry to exist. Because too much makes it hard to work with. But I want more resolution in some areas over others. So it's like just an interesting little give and take between a lot of these elements. The hands are probably a little too detailed. I don't know. Hands can probably get away with that. All right. Before I do that, let's make a copy. Pre I bevel. I don't have to do that, but I guess we're going to anyway. That does look nicer to have such crisp eyes. Crispy eyes. But now we have to go along and do this. doesn't really look any different to me, except for, again, this crisp edge. I mean, those eyes look really sharp, especially because you're going to be viewing eyes up close. This is something I may do a lot more on my models. I'll have to do it differently on other models, but it worked. Also, not quite what I was expecting there. Why don't we just do one for now and then select check or deselect. Perfect. Something like this. Try again. Okay, this works. All right. Then point 2. Scale them in a little bit. Clear any sharps on them. Hmm. Oh, that's pretty dope. I'm a fan of that. I kind of like this smooth bit inside there. That's really cool. Rather than having another sharp segment. Looks cool. And let's take this. Extrude it one more time. Maybe not. That kind of fucks this spot up. So just extrude it one more time. Let's scale that down. I guess I could do that again. No, that's too much. Too much geometry at that point. Boom. Now this looks bad. This is a lot. This is really messy here. What can I do about that? First, I could just dissolve that edge. But I like the roundness it gives. I can do this. Yeah. It's nice and smooth. All right. Looks good to me. Gotcha. Okay. It should be like that. No, that's fuck. Like this. Right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Just gives it a little bit of smoothness on this edge, which is good. All right, all right, all right. That's not a good idea to snack on that. I'm so hungry now. Fudge. All right. Let's review the reference before, because the final chunk of modeling before we move on to just drop them in. So my main concern are these shorts. So these shorts do exist. They are cloth. So I think we're just going to make those really quick. But it might just be easier to save those as texture. I think so. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make a cut all the way across and really adjust the topology of the hips and belly button. And I'd rather not. So anything else? The thumb. Thumb should have another segmented section. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll put in a cut right here. And take both these. Do something like that. Okay, so we got that other segment on the thumb. I see little lines here, but I'm not sure what that means. Probably that'll just be a texture thing. eyes don't really have eyelashes. If anything, we could add a line right here. This, just sharpen it. Not bad. We'll come back to that probably. Okay, I don't see anything that we're missing. Nothing that would be mesh, at least. I suppose the tips of the fingers here, we kind of implied what I'm imagining here, which is like these little flat surfaces. But we should probably bump them up even more. Something like that. And move them back. Or no. Grow them, move them out like this. Rotate them. Yeah. And then something like that. Because that's what they look like to me. These little like gecko things. That's probably just a texture. Let's just leave that for texture. All right. All right, so just texturing. So that means we will save one more version. Oh no, the teeth. Teeth and tongue. We have not finished those. Let's do that now. Okay. So first let's confirm. So the bottom lip are these edges. Move those down. Like that. And boom, 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 boom. Move these up. Okay. So let's flatten them up. Flatten them. And both of these, just kind of move them back a ways. Just shrink it down. All right. I think that's about as big as mouth cavity could get. So now let's just continue this back. You know, I'm starting to think that like I could continue this all the way there, but at some point it's just going to look pitch black, right? I don't need the full geometry of the mouth tube. We just do this, and then we'll close the gap. Bada boom. All right, so there's our mouth interior alligator. X, Shift C, like that. That. All right. Okay. jagged edges. This helps to smooth out any spots visually need it. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, the mouth. So send some edges for the mouth. There's been a fly trapped in my window for like probably the better part of a week at this point. I hear him just hitting against the wall and stuff. I kind of feel bad for him. I should just kill him. Just put him out of his misery. Okay. Something like that. Duplicate. Move it down. We want to Jinxie Babe 409. Hello. I am designing an avatar. So this is a VR chat avatar here. There. Hide all the unnecessary stuff. Yeah, so it's a character that will be someone's virtual character, person, self, virtual self. Right now, I am working on getting the teeth made. So we had to make the teeth and tongue. Sort of. It's more of like a robot. So, persona, metal sona, rust sona. I don't know. But yeah, it's basically a fursona. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have it in game here. I just finished rigging the avatar, so she moves around and stuff. Next step will be to texture her and actually give her little details and things like that. So she's got pupils and that kind of thing. But thank you. Yeah, having a lot of fun with her so far. It's always a pleasure working on doing this kind of work. Are you familiar with Rust-Sona? Couldn't think of anything. Maybe a Wally Sona. No, that doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound cool enough. Fursona is a word that really just hits the mark. You know, kind of implies everything that it is. And then we'll crease these spots here. Bam. Oh, VR chat. Are you familiar with VR chat? I always ask because I'm just kind of curious to see who knows of it, who doesn't, that kind of thing. It's where I get the majority of my work these days. Now let's do the tongue. Don't have VR. That is fair. That's fair. You can play it without VR, but it's definitely geared towards that audience. I guess I not necessarily. I just want to know if you're aware of it. You know, what's the who knows of VR chat, of the dreaded land of VR chat. Okay, that's fair. I mean, you're on Twitch, so odds are in that direction. Move those up. It's weird to think about how your teeth. Maybe this is only something I find weird, but it is weird to me that your teeth are just right behind your lips. Is that weird? But it's just kind of startling to me how they're just right there. You just don't see them that often. So when you design something specific, would you be able to do so? I prefer working from with concept art. So usually people have a design that they're giving me. Um, so if you wanted me to do something like design something for you, I'd probably work with an artist on my end to come up with that design. Uh, um, so it'd be like somewhat of a collaboration. So if you know, just because I like coming up with concepts, but it's just not necessarily my strong suit. I tend to struggle in that regard. But I certainly appreciate you asking. Uh, and yeah, if you so yeah, yes, though I wouldn't be personally doing the designing, if that makes sense. But I definitely would love to work with you to make something, uh, make whatever you're looking for. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. As long as you, I just like to work very specific. So if you're looking for something specifically in that image, then yes, absolutely. Um, Let me send you, if you're interested in talking with me directly, I can go ahead and send you my Discord and then you can message me through it. There we go. And you can just DM me. I do have a few commissions lined up at the moment, um, but I would love to discuss your idea with you. Do you have? Are you looking for an avatar yourself? I also do VTubers as well, or a lot of the times I'm turning someone's uh, VR chat avatar into a VTuber as well. All right, perfect. That tongue looks pretty good. Cute. Cute tongue. I guess I might as well just close the back of the tongue. Might as well. Might as well. That way, there'll never be a gap or something like that. Increase that one as well. All right, teeth, tongue, body. Now we can begin the process of unwrapping the body. Looking at a persona design, need a reference sheet in order to make it myself, so pretty much need someone to draw up a design piece for piece so that I can have a better idea whilst making it. Gotcha. Um, yeah, most likely I would be looking to. I haven't. This is something I've been thinking about because usually I do turn down um, or commissions without a specific reference sheet, just because I do find that part personally challenging. Um, so if you do find an artist and you work with them to either get that reference sheet made or make it yourself, then that's definitely something that I can work off of. Uh, and yeah, a lot of like this client, they made their design and their own personal design. I was working from those reference images. Usually, it's like a front back kind of deal. Um, but I'd love to see what you have in mind. I personally, I kind of came from the video game world and slowly been learning more and more about personas and things like that. And I find that they're the most fun to do because they're very inventive. There's a lot of like if I was just drawing, if I was just modeling, you know, Master Chief 24/7 or like just some sort of typical video game character, I think I'd go a little crazy. But personas are always different, which I like. All right, now let's pull her apart. That sounds bad. We're going to go ahead and UV unwrap her. Sounds good. And and then go here. It'd actually be better to have the seam on the back because this is kind of a very symmetrical object. So we're going to put it right there instead. And then it'll go that far. Mark seam. The rest of these these will be interesting to wrap. I could probably overlap them a whole bunch. We'll see if that's what we end up doing. Boom. Boom. So we best put the cut up here. There, Q, mark seam, A, U. Okay, so that's coming out. The leg itself isn't fully unwrapping, of course, so we need to put one here. And okay, just do a little cut right there. Boom. Two. Boom. Q. Shortest path. Mark seam. All right. So the leg will come partially undone. However, what would be the word for this? The pauldron area is not going to lay nice. So let's separate that on its own. Mark seam. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. Next, we have this whole section here. I suppose we'll want to separate each one of these along with the. Okay, let's turn off those so I can actually see what's going on here. Then we'll mark the seam there. And I'm done. Okay. So it's still very firmly attached, of course. Get a headache. And we need to separate this chunk. See if that's how I want it unwrapped. But it's a good start. All right, all right, all right. For this one, I just want a little bit of bumpiness. So that looks good. Oh yeah, you have a whole little ledge right there. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. And in here too. No, that one we'll keep. Oh. 3 already. So we got another 3 hours worth of work. In the day. Right. It's pretty much everything's unwrapping very nicely. This is the only thing I want to change a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. That's going to be very different after we get through with it. All right. Oh, very cool. Da-da-da. Now you're looking for a full fursona, like a standing fursona. Generally, for a full avatar, I charge about $700 for a full avatar. Based on what you provided there, that looks like it'd be right in that range. I'll move that over there. Now, I would ask as well. Hey, good morning, Oaks, or good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. If you have reference of a full body, like a standing figure, you can include that as well. And feel free to send that directly to me in a DM. Should be available through the server. That'll just be Sam Dutter. I'll message you to start that combo. Oh. There you go. How have you been, Oaks? hopefully having a good start to your what month is it? September? September. Oh, we're already halfway through September. Man, we're already halfway through September. What the heck? I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I wish time would go a little bit slower. Been well. New 3D printer just came in today, so I'm ready to get off work. Heck yeah. That's really cool. It's always fun to get a new toy. Are you what kind of is it like a metal 3D printer or anything like that? Haven't popped in a few days now. I've been doing well. We're working on this avatar. It's been busy, but I've just been kind of grinding away, um, slowly getting into a really healthy routine. I feel like the last month or so, I've been just kind of going back and forth between like being over caffeinated and super tired. I think I found a good balance. Just feel like no metal yet. That's exciting. I mean, any new 3D printer is very fun. I've just been seeing all these really, really cool ones on TikTok. Uh, it's really nuts what people are able to do these days. So, you're going to be using it to make tutorials for it? Oh, it's not bad. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, if that works with you, then I definitely want to accommodate you. Uh, Look at that. It pulled the face right off. Scary. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, well, the one the message that's not bad, or the one in the Discord. Sounds good, Jinxie. Yeah, feel free to reach out to me. I have about three other commissions lined up, so um, got about two and a half weeks worth of stuff to get through. Uh, let's say 3 weeks, and then I should have an opening then. So looking forward to that. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. May end up doing some sort of simple little ones, but I need to refamiliarize myself with the technology and the modeling programs first. Be a while before I can have it done. Hey, that's totally fair. Definitely want to work with you on getting that commission done. But thank you for contacting me. Looking forward to discussing your persona more. And yeah, I'll go ahead and for you. Bam. Yeah, 3D printing is always something where it's like I feel like it changes pretty quick, but I'm not super sure. Um, it just seems like there's always new stuff happening in that field. Hey, thank you, Jinxie. Excuse me. All right, I think we're nearing the end here. Wait, drinking that water. Oh, that does help. I'm pretty dehydrated right now. How does that happen? It's because I just keep working. Keep working. Bada boom. All right, so we got this. All of this is looking pretty good. That's the, what is this? What is that? Probably the hand. Or that is. Yeah, that's the hand. So what's that then? The tongue? I'm not actually including these ones in the UV unwrapping, though I should. Let's go ahead and apply these two things. My new favorite command, where we can just select everything on one side. And then mirror. And then let's unwrap. I think we'll just want to. Do I delete those faces? Yeah. You're not going to see them, so might as well. Makes for a nicer unwrap as well. Okay, then we'll take these, hide them, go to the done, and do a cut. Ah, actually. Hey, sounds good, Jinxie Babe. Thanks again for coming by. Looking forward to talking to you, and talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. There we go, something like that. And like that. All right. That should work. That should work. So now we can take all of these, go to UV Toolkit. We'll start with one, just one of them for now. We'll grab all of these faces here. What's the sketch request? So I'll do a drawing for you. So there was a few in the stream I did a while back, but I did a little shark drawing for someone. So this is like one of their characters or something. But yeah, I'll just do a little sketch. I still have one more to do actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, something like that. Yeah, if you have like a character or whatever you want, really. Anything at all. Well, not safe for work content, but I don't mind doing sexy stuff, but stuff I can show on stream. So someone just asked me a similar question, like earlier yesterday. Like, people know what they want. People know what they want. It's a little strange there, but it should work. All right, so there are the teeth and tongue, all that stuff. Oh, my eyeball. It's cool about the eyes, I guess. Now that I've learned enough, I don't have to do it specific ways. I can kind of really freeform it. Freeform the eyeball. Right. So now we need to unroll the hand, which will be the most challenging thing to unwrap on our character. Okay, but I have set it up in such a way that it should be a little bit easier than my usual challenge. So we'll do boom, boom. I guess I did the thumb the wrong way. Shit. If I had done the thumb. Oh, you know what? That's all right. We have the power. We have the technology. Go ahead and take the thumb. And then rotate it. Basically 90 degrees. And then take this, Q, bridge, merge. Very, very close because we want it to be this one. So almost there. Nice. We'll see if that's what the rigging may not like that. Hmm. Uh, may not be a problem. But honestly, it'll be super easy to fix if it's a problem. Let's go ahead and the roll should be like this. L F3 3 to cube, recalculate roll, active bone. Did it do it for this one? No, it did not. Seems to be correct. Hard to tell. In fact, let's go ahead and just export it into Unity and take a quick look and confirm this is in fact what I want to do for the thumb before going any further. Okay. We go here, we go to configure, we go to muscles and settings, and then we close the thingy. That's actually not bad at all. Okay, perfect. I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, but that's pretty good. Just looks like a fist. Awesome, which means I can continue my unwrapping. And I can do it in a way that I want to. Hello, Aya. I'm doing just fine. How about yourself? Great so far. Hey, that's good to hear. We'll check out our latest avatar. We're making a robot lady. She's coming along pretty well. This is what she looks like right here. She got a booty. She looks good. Nice. Robots and jet engines. Absolutely. How's your music going? Good. I learned way more than before. Hey, that is always a good feeling. I relate to that. Relate to that. And I'm taking a class again. Oh, heck yeah. Well, I wish you well with your studies. What instrument do you play again? don't think the thumb should be like this. It should be just slightly rotated. Topology-wise, I want it like that. But thinking on it, needs a little bit of rotation. Yeah, that's better. Okay. That's kind of exactly what I want. All right. So now, oh yeah, one more thing. We want to go in and add image texture, UV map. Well, UVs. Okay. Okay. So for each of these, basically want everything but the tip. That. All right, now I can go here. I can hit straight. Straighten. And then deselect that. Straighten. Straighten. And straighten. And oh, snap. Pin them. Then deselect. Straighten. Straighten. Straight. Okay. Now we have created straight fingers. I wonder if I could take them like this. L sharp. We could just do view, project from view, pin them, or Alt P, select the outside edge, pin it, then put it back. Is this cheating? Is this cheating? Do you get more requests during summer? I think so. Yeah, I think what we're just exiting summer now. I think Twitch is definitely busier during summer for sure. That worked really well. Okay, I'm totally gonna do that again. So L. And we'll get a nice perspective somewhere like this. Then you project from view. We go in and we pin the edge. Oh, sounds good. See you later, Aya. Thanks for coming by. Wow. That is by far the fastest way I've ever unwrapped hands before. Like, that is probably the best way to do it. Wild. Wild. You learn a little bit more every day, y'all. Every day. Wonder if I could also just take this. It's probably one of the cleanest unwraps I've ever done on a hand. Gotta say. Gotta say. All right. So we're off to a good start. I feel very proud of this hand unwrap I just did. And I'll surely be stealing that technique for future pieces. All right, let's move on to the next. So that'll be this one right here. And we'll start by doing this. Pin, straight. Then we just go through these, pin them, straighten that. For these sections, these ones are quite interesting here because they should be like this. like that. Then let's do that. Nothing's quite changing the alignment there for these objects. So perhaps we just shrink these. It doesn't really feel much better, to be honest. Or we can do this trick I just learned. So let's go ahead and take the ring, but just half of it. Find a good perspective on it and say, well, Lego Boy Truck, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Good. What have you been up to lately? Doing more animation? Oh, heck yeah. That's what I like to hear. Art. The important stuff. Not doing animation anymore? Okay, okay. I really just want this inside ring. Is that one pinned? Right there. Well, I lost motivation. Well, hey, that's fair. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need a break. Don't feel guilty about that. Art's tough, yo. Any form of art. Up to some fun projects right now, though. You said you're doing some other form of art. Digital art. A 1 year break. Hey, that's how it goes. That is how it goes. Oh, heck yeah. Well, I wish you well in your endeavors. I'm always here should you have any questions that I have answers for. I may not have an answer for, but if you have any questions, I can surely talk about it. How are you? That's my only question. Doing quite well, quite well. I've been, just slowly getting healthier, and not that I was terribly unhealthy. I just really been feeling like I've been hitting a good groove um, with just like balancing work and streaming and stuff. And I've got a lot of things that I'm excited about coming up. Um, Slowly trying to do more and more. So I feel like I'm in a good spot right now. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for asking. Life certainly throws some curveballs, but I think, oh, thank you. I think I've just gotten a little bit better at handling it. Handling them. Wow. Lately. Whoa. Now I want to rotate this face, not the other face. I feel like animating now. Hey, heck yeah. Well, I certainly don't want to pressure you into it, but there's a lot of fun to be had, of course. Do you use Blender? I can't remember if you use Blender or not. Still have a PC, so now that's right. That's right. Well, no worries about that. There are some fun animation apps. Procreate actually has animation and stuff. I was just messing around with that the other day. You're probably aware of that, but just have to say it. I just have to say it. Oh, I didn't realize this interior makes sense that it was beveled, but I didn't realize. I'll have to clean that up right now. Might just be easiest to odd. Okay, we'll do this. Go along this edge, separate it, select this, and delete it. Haven't watched your streams in a while. Sorry about that. Don't apologize. No, that's totally fine. I appreciate you coming when you can, but there is no requirement in any way to be here. I mean, I am just working, so it's like I'm not expecting. It's not necessarily the most captivating content. I'm making an avatar, so this is a current client commission here. Right now, I'm in the process of unwrapping the avatar. Trying to figure that out. Basically, one of the more challenging steps. Just trying to put the mouth, oops, here. Right about there, so. Have you ever used Flash? I have used Flash way back in the day, probably about, yeah, 10 or more years ago now. Wouldn't say that I'm very familiar with it, but I do use a lot of Adobe tools, so there's always some amount of overlap there. I really prefer Blender these days because if anything's closest to Adobe Photoshop in the like scheme of things, it would be Blender. I that's an opinion, of course, but they have the grease pencil and stuff, so I like that one. But yeah, I always was a big fan of Flash. I wouldn't say that I really like Flash animations. I remember playing Alien Hominid back in the day. That was a good game, um, and that was all done in Flash, I think. Why isn't some of this moving? I feel confused. It's because some of it's got red dots, some of it doesn't. But which one is which, I cannot tell. There we go. Okay. So we really do have to take this whole section. Like that. Madness Combat was made in Flash. It's Combat. I think that's the same creators, actually. Oh, no. Well, I was thinking of some sort of crusade thing. But yeah, it's super cool. I think the SVJ's format, the Illustrator type format, really holds a lot of promise for making content. I think I'm gonna have to move this scene right here. We're gonna take it from there. We're gonna put it here. Oh yeah, and then just to show you, so this is the avatar that we're working on. She's coming out pretty nicely. FLA is on mobile. I know. It's kind of strange that everything just walked away from it. Not every all the seems like it just kind of got left in the dust there, which is a little sad. That would be good for my animations on mobile, though. At least you can export it. You know, you can always turn it into a PNG sequence. Okay. This may have been the long way to do this, unfortunately. There we go. I'm in Spain without the S. I just saw that on TikTok. I forget what the reply is, though. Something funny. Why is that? With your art or something? Oh no. Drawing too much? think it's a muscle, but when I touch the bone part, it hurts like hell. That could be your tendon. Um, it's like in your elbow or something right here, bone part, or even your tendon right here. Um, yeah, just don't be leaning on your arm while you're drawing or something like that. Like even working on a phone is difficult because it's all a lot of micro motions. Definitely make sure you're keeping your health upper area above the elbow. Right here. That is or no, that'd be right here. Upper area above the elbow. Yeah, that sounds like a repetitive motion injury, which happens if you're working on your computer or something a lot, or doing drawing or something like that. Uh, just small repetitive motions that slowly, where the shoulder connects with the arm. Okay, up here. That may not be a repetitive motion injury. I always get pain in my back shoulder, like on my back, but here, that I'm not sure. Gotta go to a doctor, yo. I'm fine. You just said you're in pain. Well, if it keeps up, don't don't delay. Let's see. If I do this, we'll go to relax, and we'll turn this down quite a bit. This problem is it's still gonna. Oh, why is it separate? Shouldn't be. Oh, it's not separate. It's just overlapping. Gotcha. Okay. Bump. Well, I think I find, but my arm doesn't hurt when I don't lay on it, touch it. Well, again, your health is your priority. I'm not sure how old you are, but your body definitely starts seeing some wear and tear pretty quickly after, or when you start aging. Um, sometimes you can recover quick, but your body has a limit to how much it can take. There we go. That looks good. So this here, need to pin these ones. these ones. Fine. Fine. Okay. How should I make this straighter? I do this. Doesn't really help. Hmm. Sound good. Brib. How do I make sure that what I'm making is making the most of my deformation? Because I could do something like this. That does help. That's a lot better. Just by pulling this out a ways. I guess I could project this right here. It's not a bad idea. If I did this, and we just did U, Use project for view. That's what we do. Then select the whole front again. We move it in. All right. That was a thing. Did it work? Did it help? All good questions. I'm fine. I probably just laid on it. Good. I hope that is the case. I just wish you continued recovery. Sounds like it is. I mean, that's a pretty common thing. Sometimes I'll throw my neck out just sleeping funny. Hey, that sounds good. Enjoy your animation. Let me know what you make. I'd love to see what you end up creating. Sounds good. All right, so that was a lot of work for this face. I'm hoping that that is what we need for it. Because it was a challenge, let me tell you. That was a challenge. Okay, another 2 hours worth of work. 2 hours. If I keep it like this, then yeah, I think I have to. That should just be easier to do. Have to do this in order for them to line up exactly. Essential. This one, a little more challenging. Okay. What's this? Ah. All right. It's still not perfect. Why? I think it's these here. Alt P those. Loosen them. In fact, we loosen all of the interior ones. And these. All right. Looks a bit nicer. It's 420, guys. 420. Close enough. I wish I knew of a way to make this line up exactly. Except they weren't separated. It didn't make that cut there, but distorts in a funny way. Well, this is what we got. All right, so all that's really left is this, the waist. As it turns out, not a big fan of this topology. Really like basically from this point there. Just a little nicer. Now, this section here, we go ahead and squish. And I suppose we can do the same here. And that. But can't really do that until I do this section. So I think it would be best to remove the thigh. Because the groin makes it extremely hard to map. Okay, so how will we do that? Just like this, I think. Okay, then we'll do this section. A little bit easier now. There we go. That's it. I just had to separate it into two chunks. All right, so what's left? Not much. There's this chunk here. What is that? That's the knee. Done. Oh yeah, this is the interior of this. Um, Now that's an orderly breakdown. All right. All right. What's this? Is this the nose? I thought I already did the nose. No, it's the tongue. Wait, no, it's not the tongue. It's not the nose. The toes? Okay. It should be most everything. I think everything can be pinned now. Then we can go here to the UV Backmaster. Then do UV average island scale pack. Allow the player to rotate the islands. Yes. All right, all right, all right. Let's just make sure everything else is. What is this? like I didn't get everything. I have to go to the restroom really quick. I'll be back. All right, buckos, I'm back for the last hour 15. Let's just get this packing done, which will actually be super quick. But there's a few question marks left. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, I know what it is. Must be the interior. All right. Then tongue, teeth, teeth. This. Actually, let's grab all of those and let's put them together. We'll actually make a little chunk. Be nice to take some of these smaller items and group them. But before we do that, let's just ensure everything is roughly the correct size. Just average the scale and then continue with our grouping. So something like this looks good. Then we've got this little piece. This thing. That's probably good. Okay, yeah. So we'll leave that alone, but we will include this. And we'll do UV map. No, UV master block groups. This will be assigned to unlisted groups. So these are in group 1. Perfect. Then we want to include heuristic search. And we want to increase the margin just slightly, 0.01. I think that's about it. Save, pack. Gotcha. Cancel, undo. Oh, sorry, I need to select everything, then hit pack. But everything is too big, so I'll scale it down a little bit, say pack. Okay. Hello, all pixels, welcome. We're working on isn't the island margin too small? I'll be using a 4K texture, so I'm not too worried because that'll, as long as the image resolution is high enough, the margin can be a little bit thinner. That looks pretty good. All right, look at that. So we got the full body there. I have the skeleton. Yeah, I work with 4K textures just because gives it that extra detail. Sorry though, just wanted to ask while you're doing it. But hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. I don't mind the question at all. I sent you smart, but I did not make an animation. Hey, that is no problem at all. Let's take a look at that art. Hey, a little monster. Here we go. 9'1". That's quite tall. And he has little spike arms. I like that. It's a remake of the original. Yeah, I see the original right there. That's looking good. Now you just need to get a computer, make a 3D model. I could imagine him being in a scary video game. What we're going to do is take this and mark seams. But then the checker stretch is looking quite good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this avatar. Actually, I like the bounds option. And then we'll make another UV map for just the front of the eyeball. This is definitely the Hoyomi shader that I have access to in VR chat. Allows for some very useful ways to kind of change up how you make things. So we're going to take full advantage of that. Balls. Indeed, balls. Oh, wait, but I should have, before I did that, made another UV map. A second UV map. Then project from view bounds, shrink just a little, invert that selection, and we'll make this super tiny. Put it right there in the corner. And lastly, Shift Alt S, 0.8. Shift Alt S, just to ensure that's a proper sphere. Okay. So looking pretty good. Let's take a look in Unity. What's up? Welcome to Destruction Don. Hey, have a good rest of your day, Lego Boy Truck. Thanks for coming by. Welcome, Don. We got one more hour of work today, so you came at the right time. All right. Just finished unwrapping the avatar. She looks very good. Might tweak the thumb a little bit. Oh, you know, I never finished the rigging for the thumb. I guess I could do that now. Working on a PNG tuber thing of Dawn coming out pretty pog. Hey, that's awesome. That's always really fun. Are you able to do that on your phone? I think on my laptop accepts JPEGs. Oh, okay, perfect. Gotcha. So you're sending it over to your laptop. For some reason, I thought you only had a phone. Oh no, we have a problem. Wait, how do we have a problem? Is the question. Problem is the skeleton. Let's back up a few steps. So I move it here, move it there. That was the problem. Phone's easier to draw on because it's Note 20. They come with pens. Oh, very cool. No good with mouse drawing. That is difficult. Mouse drawing is a challenge. So, oops, no. Apply this one, and then we go here. Pose, apply, poses, rest, pose. There we go. Okay. Now the thumbs are in a slightly better position. I was going to say you didn't enable symmetry, but hey, you got it. Yes, indeed. I haven't exported it yet. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. All right. I just want to see the hands moving around here. Oh, because I applied the armature, of course. Just reapply it. Boom, boom, Control P. Armature deform, save. File, export, fbooks. Bada boom. And configure. All right, I just want to see the hands moving around. I still have more rigging to do, but I want to see that general motion. Never seen a Unity update a mesh that fast. Are you using a live link or something? No, I'm just I just save over the FBX file. So I just continually save over that same object. So it kind of keeps all the same settings, and I don't have to redo anything. And later down the line, when I've added additional stuff like the avatar SSD, maybe then I do have an SSD. So it is a little quick. Not the quickest, but decently quick. Yeah, pretty useful way to do it. I like how the mouth looks. It's like it's so bubbly. Look at all those good shapes. All right, but the hand. The hand. The hand. So hand. I just find that this bone is not moving as much as I'd expect. Fingers. If I go here, yeah, okay, I can adjust that manually. So we won't do that now because I still have more rigging to do, but once we've done that, we should be able to get it all positioned correctly. Okay, good. Good thing to confirm before continuing. Now we'll take our model, make sure we've got our materials applied. If you don't mind, I'd love to see the wireframe of your model. No, absolutely. Go here. So we've got, well, it's a little hard to see here. Let me do it in Unity. It's triangulated here, but it looks pretty good. We're under 25,000 tries, so it should have a ranking of excellent once we're done, which is kind of nice. Even with these like really detailed bits in here. It'll look a bit better here. Let's see. Look at this instead. Visibility, wireframe. There, that's a little bit easier. But yeah, coming out pretty well. I did use a subdivision initially, but I still went in and made further edits, like smoothing out the eyeball here, making sure it looks nice. So there's a lot of, it's like 99% of it was done in the subdivision. But then I went in and removed and added some things. Nice flow and GG on the poly count. I think I'd be at 30, 32K for something like this. It's definitely, if I had just done a second subdivision, it would have taken it all the way to 80K, which is such a. I wish there was some sort of middle ground for subdivision modifiers. All right, so let's take the model, file, export, fbooks, and we're going to go to Wendy, make a folder for Substance Painter. Boom. And now we can bring the avatar in and begin painting, which will be fun. This is the exciting part. A lot of fun little details I'm thinking of adding, just kind of giving it that extra deliciousness. There we go. Here she is. And paint here. Wendy, Avi. We'll make a version 1, just in case we have to redo anything. All right. And I'm just going to pop open the reference on my other screen so we can start sampling some colors. So the base color is this like red metal. This. And it is metallic. I don't think it's very rough though. Probably some right around there at the most. Is it not connected right there? Substance sometimes does this where it messes with my normals. It's like a little line right here. But I don't see it on here. Oh well. And let's go ahead and try baking some mesh maps. We'll just leave it low for now. Use low poly, mesh as high poly. Let's just try it normally first. Okay. So do something like that. But just because we can, let's go ahead and take this and we're going to call this one Wendy Body HP. Just passing by to say hi and stuff. Gonna go eat. Have a nice stream. Thank you all, Pixels. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate the questions and hope you have a great dinner, lunch, or breakfast. Whichever one applies. All right, so we're gonna subdivide like 2 or 3 times. Everything should stay roughly the same. All right. These did not here. I could, but I'll have to do a retexturing them anyway, so we could just remove them from the map afterwards. Everything else looks pretty good, so we'll file, export, fbooks, Wendy Avi _ HP. Bam. And save. This should work nicely. Always like a 50-50 chance with normal baking. Sometimes it works really well, sometimes not so much. I can always paint out. Yeah, I can always paint out what's not working well. Which does seem to be quite a bit. Oh, but this is a low resolution. Let's do 2K. I can also go in and just sculpt that out a little ways, but those normals do look really good. Ambient occlusion looks really nice. Most of the edges came out well. I should say enough of the edges came out well that it is usable. A little bit of trouble there. And in here, of course, the mouth, that always happens. These. Oh, anything marked sharp. Of course, anything marked sharp, that's going to happen too. Let's go ahead and try one more time, but we'll use this as 0.001 and then bake again. Excuse me. That's better. In some ways, that's worse. Let's change this color really quick. It's really hard for me to see what's going on with that red. There's some clipping in the hand. We may have to change the mesh there. Right there. We're getting some funkiness right in the hands. Maybe let's change this one too. I don't think that worked very well. Mm. I like the knee pads though. Those look cool. And the arm. That looks really cool. Let's just try one more, but this time we'll go full res, 4K, and we'll see if that downsampling assists. Still seeing some trouble. That looks good. I always wonder with like this kind of thing though, it's like, is that avoidable? I don't really think that it is. It's like it's gonna like these little, especially this kind of thing. But I do have sharps enabled on my low poly. So I'm going to go ahead and do is duplicate, and we'll call this Wendy body no sharps. Tab A, select all of it, and do Q clear sharp. And with these two selected, we will overwrite our base one. Or we might as well make a new one. No sharps, shapers. Then edit project config, select, go to the no sharps, okay, and edit bake one more time. That is actually looking kind of better. Maybe not. That looks bad. That looks quite bad right there. The straps. This looks good. Not the interior, but that looks good. Belly button. It's a little funky right there. And I suppose it looks weird at the angles you would expect it to look a little weird, so not too much to worry about here. That looks pretty good. The eyeball. What does it look like at 4K? I'm not opposed. I think we'll go with this for now. Do need to change the lighting here while we're doing this because it's really hard to see. And switch back to 2K for now. All right. Then let's go ahead and start marking out. So this is the base body. We're going to make a template folder, which we'll call template. Call this one the rubber. So I think this is going to be the gray elements in the joints and a few other spots. Start by identifying those spots, like the shoulder. I still need to adjust the wrist. May need to separate the fingers as well. All right. And this here, that's kind of cool. Kind of saucy, honestly. So if you go the other way, like a mat. All right. And then we'll do the, pretty sure this is yellow bits. Whatever color that is. What color is this? You are, yeah, like an orange yellow. That will include the head and the waist. You ball. For the eyes, we can go ahead and clear all these base materials like that. This will just be, actually, we don't even need the shader. We actually don't even need to export the shader because everything will be done in Poyomi for the eyeball. And it looks like there's a green glowing light for the body. So call this green glow. And it's on the fingertips. I'll have to redo that one, but close enough for now. I think there's a few elements here already that may require just kind of a redux. Redo? Not too many, but just enough that I'd like to lay out my UVs differently, knowing how we're going to approach this. That looks cool though. And then the leg has some, but I'll add that in a little bit. For now, let's go ahead and just preview in Unity. So show this in Explorer. Copy that path, go to Substance, File, Export Textures. Select the folder. Poyomi v3, 4K. We don't need the eye, just the body. For the body. Grab that material. And begin to apply it. I also have shading. Should be shading, reflections, and specular. Lamb butter. Welcome, Emmy. Welcome, welcome. Look at the model we're making. She's looking really good. We're getting there. Oh, I need to set the metalness of everything else because the base layer has metal. So we need to tell the other things to not have metal. How's your day going, Emmy? We also need to put in the normals. So if I go normal map, normal, fix. That was the eyeball. We want to put it in the body. No real immediate change there, besides making this look kind of funky. Then we also have our AO map, which does look quite good, actually. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like don't these no these reds do look quite similar. Oh, it looks different on this screen. Okay. I was like, man, these reds look so different, but it just looked different on that screen. Okay, well that makes me feel better. I was like, am I crazy? What is going on here? Dun 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 dun. Oh. Sorry to be so yawny, y'all. Yawny, y'all. Nose. It looks like the nose is glowing too with this color. Is this green? No, it's an orange. Orange glow. And then for the yellow here, orange glossy. There is some on the lip. So we go here. It's pretty much the full lip, like that. And then there's also some on the eye here, kind of like this, bigger. And then for the glow, there are two spots to paint it on. Right here. And this one, tangent wrap, object. Left. Wait, why would it affect that at all? Okay, better. And lastly, we have the cloth. is just black. And it will go, yeah. And then on the, basically the waist, or the hips. And the hips, like so. Okay. Getting there. All right. We'll definitely be able to finish the texturing tomorrow. Most of the rigging's already done, so I expect we can finish the full avatar tomorrow. There's no integration to be made VR chat other than just setting it up. Okay, perfect. And then one thing was that the client would have liked that some of the materials have certain matte cap textures, which we should be able to add. All right, and then I'm realizing now that this may not be glowing elements, or this may be gold. This may be a gold material that we're making. But I'll have to confirm with the client. The ambient occlusions. Wait. Where is this shadow coming from? Right here. It's not that. That is odd to me. These straps actually look really good now that they're a little glossy. It looks like it's kind of squishing a thigh. Thigh squisher! Though I'm sure the map gets a little odd right there. And the clear coat is on everything, which makes it a little hard to understand what's supposed to feel shiny. So I think I will need to create a clear coat mask. God damn it. Let me zoom in on it. God, Unity's. Oh, okay, Unity. God damn it. Ricky Bobby. That looks nicer. Okay, so I had the specular map incorrectly set up. Looks really good, actually. I think I'll make that a little metallic for sure. Now, reflection mask. Not 100% sure what that's supposed to even mean. And what I'm pulling from substance for that to be a thing. So we'll have to examine that a little bit closer tomorrow. Now, the body here, let's make it a little bit metallic. Yeah, that looks so cool. Oh, yeah. That looks dope. What the heck? Fucking cool. I think I'll go in and sculpt some details for the tummy too. That will look really good. If we get a matte cap on here too, that should look extra good. All right. Now, let's turn our attention to the metal. Take that back. Goof around some other elements first. should be right here. Boom. 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 Like that. Boom. 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 Does not look quite as neat as I'd like it to. What the? I do not like that. Why is it doing that? Oh. Well, of course it's going to be doing that. Got this chunk right here. Interesting. Probably need to do a cut like that. That's the only way to prevent that. Otherwise, it's stretching way too much. Much better. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. Then, boom, boom, boom. Okay. And we just fill it in. Be a little messy with it. That's okay. Because we want to go to these other elements. Turn on emissive for them. Clock. There we go. It's only the metal that we can't do anything about. We have to go into here and erase it. Stop. All right. The orange glow actually should pretty much be under everything. Except the rubber. So exactly where it was. Everything else should exist over it because I want to do this. I want to take the orange glow edge dent. What does that mean? I'm going to basically push it down. So we'll add here an anchor point. And here we'll add a mask. Just finished all four. Oh, heck yeah. All four. Do you have four different VTubers now or PNG tubers? Gotcha. You have to make two for each state: mouth open and closed, mouth eyes open or closed. Oh, that'd be fun. I know what you mean, like a little that kind of thing. Why isn't this? Okay, because I have to take this, put this here, and subtract it. Sure, there's some small mistakes, but I'm okay with them. Hey, that's the nature of all art. More important part is just getting to do it. OG height outward. Now I want to do the same thing. Just the height. Or no, we can do that. Bevel, and we want to go the other way. But we won't be able to because this is this. We want to multiply instead. Bevel. Like that. But then we put another filter here to invert. H-I-J-K, H-I-J-K. Invert, there we go, bevel. Perfect, now it's got this nice. Oh, I like that. Should get it here too. Oh wait, I need to. Nice, okay, we're getting it there as well, and then here. Nice. Okay, man, I love Substance. I love Substance. Look, get such cool effects so quickly. All right. So do that. And we just need a paint layer so we can exclude this. All right, 8 more minutes, and then we are calling it a day, but it has been a very productive day. Making solid progress on this avatar. I'm going to go to the clothes, turn on height, go to the folder, go to height. Here, height, and replace. There we go. Actually, we'll give this one a little bit bump. A lot more to do there later, but for now that's good. Then we want to go through the wrapper. And we're going to add height here. This one will be a noise. Like that. Tile it way up. And then isn't it? Hmm. It's a little more uniform than I expected. Do a triplanar. That should help alleviate some of that. And set this to 2. All right. Now we just need to go to all these other materials and do the same thing where we go into it, make sure height's enabled, go to the folder, set the height to replace. To glossy, we add the height, set it to place. Give me the channel points, please. Aren't you accruing them right now? You're getting channel points right now, right? Give me more. Just leave me on in the background. Excuse me. Okay, almost at the end of the day here. Very, very close. I'm getting a little sleepy now. But it was a good day. Gotcha. So I have to do this one here, like this. Then also the fingies. Nice. It looks good. Then we'll do another paint layer. Actually, we should all. Yeah. Always do a template layer. This one will be base, metal, wear. Okay. And we'll add a generator. This generator will add the metal edge wear. And right now it's way too much. Definitely want to paint out the face. But I like the little marks it's leaving on the edges of the metal. Because that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. And we'll do like a orangier, darker color there. Needs a little bit more. See any here. You don't see it when it's here. It just like disappears. Set this to overlay. Or maybe multiply. That way we should be able to really see it. Okay, it is 6:02, last tweet of the day. And now I'm going to clean my house and make some food. But I've really liked the progress we've made. A lot of little details coming out now that just look muy bueno. Muy bueno. Anyway, thank you all for joining me today. I have had a wonderful day working, and I hope you had a wonderful time tuning in, hanging out with me. I'll be back again, of course, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. We'll do another full session. I think we'll be able to finish the avatar completely, which is exciting. And I'm really looking forward to having a finished model to show off. Same to you, Bemmy Booter. Booter? Emmy Butt? I don't know. Live with that. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Don, Emmy, who else came by? All Pixels, thank you for coming by. Lego Boy Truck came by as well. Aya, Jinx, Oaks, thank you all. Oh, and Ponce, if you're there as well. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, morning, evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.